Hopefully I stay in frame. Just want to do some dry brushing on my pistol I'm doing, and I'm waiting for my Helldiver giveaway helmet to dry so I can start working on that. So as you can see, I'm using this cheap, ugly brush. Don't buy like something expensive. Like if you're spending $24 on a brush for this kind of work, you're kind of dumb. And the paint that I'm using is acrylic colors, silver, I guess. It's just over. This is what do you call it? Matana gold metallic graphite. Then I did a wash of black right here, basically. Get that, put the black on there, and then here's my little towel. Use my towel to rub it off real quick. Just make it nice and dirty. Now we're going to bring it... Poop. Oh, that sucks. I blame you guys for that one. Poopies. Having a piece of paper to take off of the excess is crucial. And you kind of want to do this with the grain. When I say the grain, kind of like the flow of the weapon. And then if you want like extra things, like because I have to basically go down for this so I can get these nice and highlighted too. Now this is like a quick, simple process. The thing is, what I really suggest you do is go light, then add more, because you can't take away, but you can always add too. It's just like cooking. Now I pray that they still have homemade or home ed, whatever it was called, in high school, because I took it because I wanted an easy class to get an A in. Still got a D, but whatever. Oh shit, student. Because that's where I learned that from. Sure as fuck didn't learn from my mom. Ah, shit. Sorry for the cussing. If there was like no one on watching me right now, I would totally restart. So you guys want to know that I'm gonna have a foul mouth, but I'm a Navy brat that joined the Army. My odds of not having a foul mouth are really slim. Now, yeah, just dab it, dab it, dab. Now this should be super dry. That's why it's called dry brush. Now this is an unmolested part of the weapon. So take off most of it. Basically, there's like literally nothing really coming off anymore. And I don't know if you see it, but it is coming off, and it's just hitting the very highlights. And that's what you want. Now, you might be asking me, like, hey, why aren't you painting this the traditional blah, blah, blah colors? Well, I'm planning on doing that, possibly. I'm making 2 of them. I might actually paint over this one the traditional colors and then rub off excess to bring up the worn metal look. It's a very simple process. The only thing is, everything's actually super easy in life. You just don't know how to do it, so it looks hard. But once you have someone just show you what to do, you go, oh, This is super easy. Why didn't I think of that? You don't have to think of it. Someone else already thought of it. And hopefully someone will show you how to do it. Now, I picked up a lot of these techniques painting miniatures. I was heavily into Warhammer 40k growing up. Not so much nowadays because it's like ridiculously expensive and the economy is super dookies. Or I would be at the bars right now. So just dab-a-dab-a-roos. Get those high points that you want to have a little bit of silver, a little bit shine. So I'm going to just put a little dab of this. It's really hard to control how much comes out of this, unfortunately. Like that. It goes from 0 to, oh, hey, everything's coming out now. Now I'm going to be using, probably not on stream, because it's late and I have to cook up dinner for the next couple of days at work. These to make discoloration near the end of the barrel, showing like laser fire has been coming out of this weapon for a long period of time. So it's basically just a blue, red, and a purple. And sort of like, I kind of go reddish towards the front and then slowly become like a purple or vice versa. I don't remember. Kind of forgetting. Also, when you're looking at it, you might go, oh, I made a mistake. I should go take a step back. When you, hit it with a matte varnish, it's going to take away a lot of this detail. So don't worry about that. One thing I always kind of find odd is like, okay, so it's 200 years after the collapse of society, but they're still able to paint these guns in really complex colors. What? Are you joking? But you're not able to paint your armor, or most of it comes out like that silver. Like if you think about it, like making paint is actually super complex. To make blue, we couldn't make blue. Was actually blue and purple was like super hard to make. Purple especially because it came from like this one seashell. That's why it was considered a royal color for so long. But at the same time, putting a paint onto a metallic surface will keep the metallic surface from rusting a little bit more. Just getting into here, even though you're not going to really see that at all. Alright, so I'm keeping the black and the silver separated because I don't want the silver to get into the black because I'm using that as a wash. Then I'm going to add a little bit of this. That might have been a mistake. Hopefully that's in frame, but I don't want to do it like this because I don't want to redo this. Now the blotching technique, this is what it's called. I think it's called blotching, but if it's not, I'm renaming it. I do what I want. Is a old technique. You could do it for the paintbrush, or you could just do it for the paper towel. Yeah, it's really good for like camouflaging too, because it adds like randomness to it. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, that looks pretty like metallic-y. Then this is like Citadel, Rune Steel. Going to use very little of this because, well, one, it's expensive. Like, this is $5. Like, suck my balls. This bad boy is like $2. But it's very, very silvery. And I still have a lot left over from when I used to play and paint. Maybe I have to shake this a bit more. Even though it's expensive as heck, it doesn't make it not separate. Yeah, that's much better. So have you guys seen any good movies recently? I kind of want to watch the Godzilla movie while I'm cooking. What is it, Godzilla -1? I only heard good things from it, and it just sounds like a good movie. And you know what? I'm going to not do this because I'm getting bored. But basically, once I hit a fifth of mass varnish, once it's not like 4,000 humidity, because okay, so painting fits spray paints. If it's a primer spray paint that's sandable, it doesn't matter how humid it is. Really, you could just deal with it later on. It's just going to take a lot longer to what do you call it, harden, and it might get a little flaky, but you're going to sand it down so it doesn't matter. But humidity for matte varnish or gloss varnish, God forbid, gloss varnish will mess up your whole entire project to the point where you're just like, I'm not even going to try to fix this, and just throw it away. So you have to really, really pay attention to that humidity. It wants to be as low as humanly possible. But yeah, so hey, thanks for joining me. I'm going to save this live video and keep it up for prosperity. And you guys have a great time. Peace. Hey, thank you, sure, pod dude. No, it's all cool. Hey, this is going to be up for live for like forever. I'm going to try to save it. So even though you can't stay, it's okay. And honestly, I'm basically done. I need to go cook and stuff. But hey, you guys have a great Tuesday or Wednesday, wherever you're at. And try to stay sane. Peace. How do I stop this?